This podcast is brought to you by our Patreon supporters. If you'd like to help expand our programming, head to patreon.com/talkstarwars and become a TSW patron. You'll receive exclusive podcasts, access to a VIP Facebook group, monthly prize draws, Facebook live sessions, and much, much more. Head to patreon.com/talkstarwars and become a TSW patron today, and the force will be with you always.
Winslet's in Avatar.
Is she?
Yep.
Yeah.
That means it sinks.
She's playing a character. She's playing a Navi called Rose.
Yeah, Rose, and she has
Don't let go of
heart of the
Space
ocean.
Space Jack.
And stupid slut drops it at the end when it's worth a fortune. You could have given that to charity yourself.
Oh, there it is.
What if her health fails?
I'm so glad I didn't stop recording.
It's the TSW After Darkside podcast from Talk Star Wars. Get down with your bad self.
I always hate that bit because I think, you know what? She's just a lovely life herself. That's about $50 million worth of jewel.
I'd already died inside by that point.
I think we all had.
Yeah.
Paul, you cried in the cinema, so don't even try
no,
and
I simply
style
died
it out.
inside. That's how they.
Did you
I'm
look
not.
at your watch and realise how long it'd been
Steve,
going?
calm down, little boy.
Much of your life.
I cried like that watching Man of Steel.
Man of Steel. Yeah, I did. I think I cried on your shoulder actually.
Yeah.
No, I think I last saw Titanic probably about 2 weeks ago.
I'm not a Titanic fan at all.
Oh, you're wrong there. I'm sorry, mate.
No, he's right. He's not a fan. All right.
Mark Poppy in 1 cup.
Oh, I just had a horrible thought of Leia with all on her face on your TV.
What the hell?
We have an additional clip for the After Darkside.
That wasn't Mark. That was that spaceship you drew.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, I don't know. They just pop in there.
What is your damage?
It's a bit like
There's a lot of damage.
Sweet Marshmallow
Jesus.
Man. If I'd have been in Ghostbusters, it would have been a 90-foot Leia with on her face.
Right, I'm going to start a new recording now because that's 35 seconds of After Darkside gold.
Right there.
It's been a good week this week. I'm fucking knackered, but it's been a really good week for content creation this week.
That's always nice.
Especially with Ruby. Have you seen Ruby?
So cute.
Oh my God, what a talent.
Yeah.
What an absolute talent. I cannot wait to get more from her. She is just wonderful. We'll be right back after our break for Last Jedi news.
And I do.
Exactly, Frank.
Quality mewage.
Frank just bit my arm off.
I don't believe you. Audrey.
It's really hard to get those stains out, Steve. By the way,
Should we jump straight back in because we're
I'm going to get a drink.
Yeah, we're running long.
I could do with a drink.
running very,
I feel a bit bad,
very
Mark.
long. Well, it's
I feel like I was a
Dr.
little
Pepper.
bit. No, for the little bit being a little bit hard and lampshadious in the first instance.
No, that's all right.
No, he's all right.
Sure, I don't care.
People like the fact that we're...
Stop
People
caring.
like the
little
fact you're a
bit
miserable,
antsy.
cantankerous, hard-nosed git.
Nobody likes anything about me, Paul. I've just come to that. I come at it from that point of view, and then I'm always
Let's
pleasantly
let people.
surprised.
Which character would we be in Star Wars? Let the listeners decide who we would be.
I'll be Krennic. They'll pick Krennic for me because they
will.
Imagination. They'll pick me as a fucking lamp.
I love lamp.
Maybe we'll wrap up with that, Steve.
I love lamp.
Throw it in at the end, Steve.
All right.
Yeah, do that because you don't get to interact with the VIPs in the Facebook group. Do it make it your thing. Asking them questions to answer for next time.
Yeah,
that's
do
awesome.
that.
I'm going to get a drink quickly.
Okie doke. Right, no Stephen tonight because he's unwell. So it's just us. You all right there, Paul?
Yeah.
You right there, Captain Rapey Breathe?
Who?
He's actually a new canon character from a certain point of view.
From what?
Captain Rapey Breathe from the book, certain point of view.
That's really a questionable name.
Did you run up the stairs? Because it sounded like a sex pest.
No, he's running away from Stephen.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah.
Good.
He wants
I would do the same.
wants to give him a hug. The YouTube channel continues to grow. It's all
Nice.
going-
What are we
it's
up
all
to
going
now?
well. I think we went up 205 yesterday.
Oh, nice. I'm at 62, so cry me a river, dickface.
Nice. It's Dickface, also a new canon
Oh,
character.
cool. Good. Dickface joined, did he? Nice.
Yeah, Dickface. He's a co-pilot to Rapey Breather or whatever.
Captain Rapey Breath. Yeah.
Captain Rapey Breath. Really good.
That's so cool. Yeah, is she in the trailer?
Nope. No, they're holding her back. They're holding DJ back. There's a few
That
bits.
character on the left by the BB unit.
Yeah,
Has he been in
was
Rogue
in-
One? Was he in Rogue One?
it was in The Force Awakens.
Force Awakens, yeah.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
a Bothan.
Oh no, they're not Bothans.
Are they not Bothans? I thought
No,
they were
I
Bothans.
asked Pablo
Many
on Twitter
Bothans died to
if,
bring
they,
us
if they were
information.
Bothans, and he said no, they are something
Oh,
else.
okay.
This.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, I actually went straight to the man himself on that
Yeah.
one
Oh, fair enough. I thought they were Bothans because
I
they
did.
look like Bothans.
because they look like the Legends versions of Bothans, and he
Yes.
said no, we haven't seen Bothans yet, so
Okay, fair enough.
we'll see them in Rogue 2. Apparently, that's what he told
Yeah,
me.
right.
Don't let that out though. Don't tell him.
That won't happen.
That's a secret.
Right. Let's do this thing.
We've got to wait for Paul.
Oh, sorry.
I think he's off getting a large, stiff one in him.
Sorry, the mouthful.
bastard.
Oh my.
I'd love a
my,
large
my,
stiff
my.
one in me, Mark.
Oh my.
And while I'm at it, I'll have a drink too. After a big cock.
It's been it's been a bit of a good grief.
Oh, I
bit
miss
of a-
you when you're not on, Steve.
Hello there, my little friend. How are you?
All right, mate. You good?
All right.
Yeah. Am I
Yeah.
coming through? Okay.
Oh, there's fucking echoey Eckerson.
Headphones, Steve. Wipe some in, darling. There you go.
Hello?
Hello, mate. How are you?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello. We can hear you.
Hello? Hello?
How are you, mate? Who's just
Yeah,
gone?
not
Oh,
bad.
that's Paul. He's going to come on later, isn't
Yeah. Maybe I'll get a word in fucking edgeways this week.
he? That was a great show last week.
Oh, I'm sure because you kept talking over me. I kid. I kid.
No, not at all.
Everybody loves me. I'm the second most popular one, I think.
Now, are we... at what point tonight are we doing the trailer?
Straight away.
Not
Oh,
straight
straight
away.
away,
We got some other stuff to do.
You got what, sorry?
We've got some other stuff to do. I'll drop the show notes in. Hang on.
Yeah, hang on. Let me just put... not my thing. Because I haven't seen it because I'm trying to do a non-spoilery thing to
So,
myself.
are you going to jump out before we do it then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
That's cool.
I fast forwarded it until like on YouTube, you tap the side, it goes 10-second increment.
Yeah.
I fasted it, and then I saw the bit where he's holding his finger over a button, and Leia looks out. Might not.
Yeah.
And then I thought, no, I'm watching any. And then I read about Ryan Johnson's thing, and he said, don't watch it if you don't like spoilers. It could be a detraction, couldn't it, from the whole thing?
Well, he said
But then-
he has changed his position and said, watch it. So,
Yeah, but then the next day he did a thing saying that Lucasfilm are in charge of what they show and how much spoilery stuff they do. He said if it was me, I wouldn't do so much. And I'm like, Oh, so is it real then?
No, I read an interview this morning where the opposite was claimed. He spoke to Yahoo and said that him and Ram Bergman, the producer, they set out a number of things for Lucasfilm to avoid so that they don't publish any of them. So what we're getting in the trailers is just a tip.
So is it misdirection?
I think that's a valid read.
An element.
I think there's an element of that indeed.
So what was the trailer like?
Fucking
Pretty cool.
Fucking awesome.
I know, but imagine how awesome it's going to be if I haven't seen any of it.
True. I mean, the thing is, Steve, you probably won't be able to stick around in this episode very long because we've got, after the thank yous and reviews, we're going to go into listener comms and it's people talking about
The trailer.
Yeah.
It's almost like that's what people want to talk about this week.
Yeah.
I know. I did think, but I was reading people's reviews on the trailer, and they were saying, "Oh, I kind of wish I hadn't watched it. There's so much in there. I know what kind of apparently you can see every scene in the film in there."
No. They're talking shit, Steve. There's no a 2-minute stitch together.
No, what I mean is there's so many different scenes you can kind of stitch the film together from it.
Well, I've transcribed the trailer at the bottom of the show notes. Steve, listen to this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm being generous with that. 7, 8, 9 lines of dialogue in the trailer. The rest is music. There are 9 lines of dialogue. There are a few sort of set pieces, but I don't think it spoils anything. I think it's shown us a lot without giving anything away whatsoever.
Okay.
And half of it could be misdirect as well.
Certainly the closing scene.
It's not like they're not fond of that.
I think a lot of it won't even appear in the film.
Don't know. Well, maybe.
I was going to ask Ryan that. I was going to tweet at him and say, like, is there anything in this movie that's on the cutting room floor? Anything in this trailer that's on the cutting room floor?
Who knows?
Because personally, I think that's probably true.
Paying the bills.
Hopefully, you won't have to worry about bills for much longer. We had an audio with Skype conference with Mr. Keegan yesterday, Rob. So
okay. Oh, I see. So okay. So it's, when you say you won't have to worry about bills, you mean you two, and I'll just suffer in fucking darkness. Got it.
We'll throw pennies at you. Come on.
Yeah, no, I know. That's what.
No,
worries.
we'll burn 50s in front of you.
You'll be firing pennies at me from a fucking t-shirt cannon. No.
We'll take you down to Bollinger's Club, wherever it's called.
that After Darkside I've listened to 3 times this week.
It's good. I had to listen to it today. It's really fun.
It's really fun, and I really enjoyed it. Really good one. And it was one of those ones where I thought, have I got enough material? And I scrabbled around, and then what we'd ended up doing, the conversation we'd had last week, really helped sort of fill in some of those gaps between the jokes and between the Steve's spunk killer.
I'd forgotten all about that till I heard that episode.
It was so funny.
I was trying my best not to break at my desk because I was at work listening.
I mean, I was driving to work. I've listened to it twice. Once on the drive to work, once on the drive home, and once whilst walking the dog. Just the one I listened to walking the dog was just before I put it out for the priority release. And then I listened to it twice, and I'm just pissing myself laughing. And I'm thinking, I was there when we were doing that. Why am I still finding it funny? But I do.
It's because it's really bloody good. Ultimately.
My favourite is when Paul starts reading a joke and cracks up. That if there's one of those in the recording, that will always be the cold open to the episode.
Yeah, I'm not very good at that. Thing is, because I'm now reading a few before I send them on. I did find one or two. Oh, blimey. Roses are red, violets are blue. I have Alzheimer's disease. Cheese on toast.
Paul, that is now the third time you've done that one. I'm loving it.
That's the joke. Damn it.
Well, I don't apply
You told us
these
this
kinds.
before,
I
mate.
don't apply these kinds of things. to
Cheese on
memory.
toast.
Oh no! That's something I would apply to memory because I don't have cheese on toast anymore.
Oh, no, of course. You don't like
I only
fun.
have Via Life.
All you
I don't
do,
like
you just
death.
lick the dew off of grass, don't you?
Yeah, I don't do death anymore.
What does cheese... What
I
what
don't
does
do
make
breast.
cheese?
I don't do breast milk anymore. I stopped when I was 2. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna. Let me just gauge it because I do want to stick with it because it will mean so much more. I remember doing this with The Force Awakens and I ruined it.
All right, well, do it, Steve. We'll
I had
support you.
preconceptions.
We'll support you. There's a little bit in this episode that you can have some fun with, and then
Yeah.
if you
And then we
want,
thing
support
is-
your right to fuck off.
You guys, your dedication and devotion is unfallible, whereas mine
Infallible.
is easily tarnished. Infallible.
Yeah.
yeah. See, I don't.
Good effort. You had to go.
I don't mind.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not forgiving at all, whereas you guys can see the art far more than I can. Star Wars has to be perfect and me to get over a lot of its shortcomings, whereas you guys still have that romance.
It's rarely been perfect, though, Steve.
Well,
Star Wars. It's rarely been perfect.
oh no, but the romance bit overcomes a lot of the imperfections. Whereas
Oh my. Oh.
He studies under Thrawn. Oh my.
Oh my. Have we got any anti-jokes to get warmed up?
I
did
had a
find
few,
one.
but I seem to have erased them all.
Oh no.
Seriously, I had a few goodies, but my phone, I put them in my little notepad grabber, and they're not there anymore.
My
James has 70 candy bars and eats 50. What does he have?
Diabetes.
Oh, not good if you spoil them.
Sorry.
I just finished Limitless, which was actually quite good.
Nope.
I liked it.
No.
I did.
Just
can-
no.
I
No.
can see why other people didn't.
I
but
love the
thought it
film.
went in a
I love the
different direction.
film. I really enjoyed the
Absolutely.
film, but the show, that chap in the lead role, no charisma whatsoever.
Who's the
I
lead
don't know. I
role?
liked it.
I don't know who he is, but I can't even be bothered to
He's
learn.
it's an
who he is.
introducing. It's an introducing Edward Furlong moment. But I thought
Did
it
you
was
just
very
call
good.
moi a dipshit?
Yes, you just call moi a dipshit.
Oh, that's such
I thought you'd
can't-
appreciate that if
At
you're watching
some
Terminator 2 a
point,
lot.
we're going to need to do an audio commentary for Terminator 2. I know we've got to get through the Star Wars films yet, but when we are...
But there are, Mark, I'm with you on that. That there are few films I can watch the end and literally I could turn it on again and watch it all
from the
again.
start again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's one of them.
Just in a constant
I'm
rotation, I could do it.
I'm gonna throw out something that you might understand, but you might find slightly objectionable. I actually prefer the first one.
They're very good
Terminator?
films.
I love Terminator 2. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I think it's brilliant. But I prefer Terminator 1.
But it's more raw, isn't it? And it's
I don't know what it is.
desperate.
It just draws me in more.
Yeah, you
I don't
know
know
what?
what it
He
is.
was desperate.
If
He
I was gonna
desperate
make-
to make a name for himself.
If I was going to make a comparison, I would say, if you're familiar with Oasis, the music of Oasis, the first Terminator film is like their first studio album, Definitely Maybe, where it's really raw and full of ambition. And then Terminator 2 is like, what's the story, Morning Glory, where it's
A bit more polished.
there's
and
still
a
something
bit
but
more.
really, really polished. And obviously
Yeah.
somebody's
No, I'll go with that.
been there to throw some
Yeah.
money at it. There
in
are a lot of
pre-production
movies,
now,
aren't they? Empire's like that too.
Hang on.
What have you lost, mate?
Everything. Will to live. Oh man, my phone's. I don't remember deleting all my history. I didn't have that much porn on it. Mm-hmm.
That would be if you could make a device that if you were about to die, you could just hit a button and it would raise your browser cache. We'd make $1 million if you.
Oh yes, we would.
Like an EMP. When the P stands for porn.
Yeah.
I think you've seen all these.
I was walking down the road the other day and I was absolutely shocked by what I saw out of the corner of my eye. Some idiot was playing with a taser and hit me.
Absolutely shocked. Nice.
Yeah, I think we're running out. I think we've done every good anti-joke in the whole world now.
I think that's probably true.
Let's got a few more here. These are guaranteed to offend.
Oh, good.
So this, I don't know if you could keep this. Doctor, I feel like a pair of curtains. So what? You've got AIDS.
Paul, we haven't started yet, but Steve.
Oh, really? You hear me?
Yes, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
Stephen's probably going to jump off before we break down the trailer because he's a girl.
Now that, because what?
He's a girl.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, you coming back
what?
on afterwards?
I don't know. I don't know what else is after. I can't imagine you'll be doing anything but trailers.
Yeah, tonight's a special Terminator Avatar special tonight.
Oh, okay. I'll come back.
Yeah, we're calling it the Turdminator.
I mean, I've watched Terminator 2. I'm on my third run in a month, and that for me is affection.
I'm a little bit like that with The Martian.
Yeah, The Martian's fucking awesome.
I'm under no illusions that The Martian is perfect, but it is fantastic.
It is Do you know what? It's also an awesome movie that I keep watching, and I'm doing it again. The girl with the dragon tattoo with.
Oh, I was talking about that today with Rooney Mara.
Rooney Mara. It is freaking awesome for a film that doesn't really do a lot. It is amazing, absolutely amazing. All of it. It reminds me of this is a really tenuous link. It reminds me of Dolores Claiborne, which is another amazing film. In fact,
Steve.
Christopher Plummer's in that too.
Look at the screen share.
I am not familiar with that film. Rob, you look like you wanted to say. Let me unshare this screen, otherwise I'm going to ruin something for him.
I mean, Mark.
Yes, that's what I was worried about. That's why I was telling Steve, don't look at the screen. Don't look at the screen share.
Thank you, Rob.
Avoid it. Well, I respect your right to stay clean.
Weird.
And, I think it's good, but at the same time, it's up to you, isn't it?
Stay weird and naked. Been a bit of a quiet news week.
I would have liked it if you come along with us to Echo, Steve. I imagine that would have been a fun car journey. Well, that was in a van, so maybe you would have been like thrown to pieces in the back.
Was it Echo Base?
Yeah, Echo Live. Yeah, it was awesome. I bought Black Series.
Where was that?
Redditch, up near Birmingham.
Blimey, that's a long way. Did you and Mark go?
No, me, Jeremy, and Freddie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was lovely.
Oh,
yeah.
Freddie is amazing.
I love Freddie to bits. He's
one. Not that Jeremy isn't, but Freddie.
No,
I love
Jeremy too, but Freddie's a lovely, lovely kid.
And he's knowledgeable. He makes you feel stupid when you talk about Star Wars.
He's on a podcast, Steve.
Is he?
Is he?
Yeah, he was on the Toy Box the other day.
Oh, the daily one.
Yeah, I interviewed him daily. Yeah,
he sounded brilliant.
Oh, that was my audio quality. I was very pleased with it. I had to do fuck all with that recording. I basically just ran it through the compressor and published.
Yeah, it's good.
We just did that. We chatted about Terminator for about 10 minutes. Actually.
Yeah, I've got 18 minutes of After Darkside material. I'm proper chuffed.
Oh, I've just put a really good video link in the chat in the sidebar.
Put a really good video cassette in there, Paul.
Yeah.
Yes.
For your top loader.
Though, that's the problem.
Oh, Paul, don't.
No,
Go
really.
watch Terminator 2.
That Terminator 2 bores the pee out of me nowadays.
Are you another
Really?
one that likes the original
Really?
more, Paul?
No, I didn't like the original that much, to be honest. I mean, when I saw Terminator 2, it was like, wow. But I've never been a big Terminator fan, to be honest.
I don't care about
you like
Terminator.
Home Alone?
No, I can't. None of them.
Genius.
I'm not in love with any of those films.
Thelma and Louise.
Really, really, really.
I'm just going to say things.
Because you watch you like the.
Three Men and a Baby.
I'm Terminator.
Caddyshack. I'm just going to shout films out.
Caddyshack's rubbish too. I don't get the
to.
fuss over Caddyshack.
Police
I
Academy.
haven't seen it.
It's just Bill Murray doing a stupid voice.
They jostle for position for me, Paul. But at the
Kevin,
moment,
that's my
it's
gimmick.
Terminator 2, The Abyss, and Alien.
Talk Star Wars is a proud member of the Star Wars Commonwealth Podcast Network. Find us at starwarscommonwealth.com alongside
The Tumbling Saber Podcast.
The Generation X-Wing Podcast.
The TSW Roundtable.
The Skyhoppers Podcast.
And the Nerd Room Podcast.
Head to starwarscommonwealth.com and take your first steps into a larger world.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.